Yeah. So we are coming with a force. Yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on foot.
What's up, Tots? It's your girl Tati back out with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about hair calendars. What is a hair calendar? Do you need a hair calendar? And how to make a hair calendar if you do want one. So just stay tuned. Now, I know the first thing you're thinking is, what is a hair calendar? A hair calendar is actually pretty simple. It is when you plan out your whole year of just the different hairstyles that you would like from January to December so that you can have your hair done all the time, okay? Now, the next big question I know a lot of people might be thinking about, if you've seen this on TikTok or you've seen it on Instagram where it's been going crazy, is why do I need to make this thing? Now, the number one reason somebody will make a hair calendar and why it was actually made is so that you can have your hair done all the time. You don't have to wait just until major events, until your birthday, until this happened, that happened. It can always just be done. Another reason is that it is pretty stress-free. Like, it really helps reduce a lot of stress, because when an event does come up, or if your homegirl call you, oh, let's go out. Oh, I don't have my hair done. It's not an excuse that you have to worry about. It's always done. You always feeling good. Because y'all remember when we were younger, at least me, I used to do my hair every 3 to 6 weeks. Okay, it was always done. Have my eyelashes on every morning with my little lipstick if it was nothing else on my face. Dressed, doing something. Even in college, I might go to class early in the morning with just a face beat. Then after that, my hair, everything is done every single day, looking nice. I kind of miss those days, and I think a lot of the girls are missing those days. And this hair calendar actually really helps so much when it comes to that, because it just takes the stress of, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna have my hair? How am I gonna do that? It is done. And the last reason that's big for me, and that I personally haven't seen a lot of people talk about, is that this is just a fun, creative thing to do. Like, if you're type A and you really like to have everything scheduled out, yeah, you have everything scheduled out. But it actually is so fun. It lets you be creative, those styles that you were thinking about having. Or maybe just trying something new. And every single month, you have something different that you could do. And people get really creative when it comes to making these. They have like little planners. You could do an actual planner. You could look up pictures. You could do a collage maybe. Do it like a vision board or however you want to do it. But it's just something fun where it takes a lot of the chaos and seriousness and all that we have going on. It takes it out and just gives you like a fun thing that you could do with your friends. Just like we have vision board parties, you could literally have a hair calendar party and just sit down and say, you know what, these are the styles that I want this year that I really, really want to try. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes and what you really here for, baby girl, because I know you're here thinking, how can I make my own hair calendar, okay? I got 5 easy steps for you, girl. And the first thing that you are going to do is you're going to map out your events and things that's happening. So you're going to map out birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, also mapping out the seasons. And this is really important because it lets you set up for the next thing, because maybe you like to have your hair straight in the fall. Maybe you only do your hair curly in the summertime. Maybe you only have braids during a certain time of the year. And also when you're looking at, okay, how my hair gonna be done, maybe you always go to homecoming. Girl, you might want to have your hair done that week. Or how would your hair look for homecoming? You get what I'm saying? Or maybe you have a gala coming up. You always go to this gala every single year, and you like to have an updo every single year when you go to this gala. That is something that you want to be thinking about. That is going to provide a skeleton for the next step that we're going to be going into. So also do the months as well. January, February, March, April, May. You get me? I know you get me. The next thing I want you to think about is choosing a frequency. How often are you going to be getting your hair done? For me, I like to do my hair every 2 weeks. For some girls I'm seeing, they get their hair done twice a month. But just think about how often you're getting your hair done and schedule that out as well. So in January, I'm going to be doing my hair 3 times, but in February, it's going to be 2 times. So it's going to be the week of blank blank and the week of blank blank. You get what I'm saying? So mark that out as well. That's going to be very important for this calendar that you're building. Now, number 3 is really fun. This is where you want to think creatively. Have your fun. Go through the styles that you get the most often and the styles that you really, really have been wanting to try. Think about it. Talk to your homegirls about it. Go on Pinterest. Go on Instagram. On your TikTok that you have saved, or that video of that hairstyle you really, really want to try. Go ahead and find all of those styles and get really creative, girl. You got, for me, I have 26? Yeah. So 26 different hairstyles that I can pick from. With you, it might even be less or it might be more, but it just depends. So you want to make sure that you really give yourself a chance to shine bright and be creative and be cute as well. Now, step 4 is where you're going to really roll up your sleeves and you're going to dig in and start filling in those slots. And my biggest tip for this is going to be to start from the events. And I know you might be thinking, I don't know about that. It's going to be easier for you to think about, okay, how do I want my hair done for my anniversary? How do I want my hair done for my birthday? How do I want my hair done for this date? And you're going to be filling in those. It's going to be easier to help you so that some of those other styles that's left over, you can fill them in afterwards. Because we might not want to try a new style for our birthday. because it may or may not work. Or you might want to be creative and stunt and do a new style because, you know, you're just that creative. You're just that type of person. But for me, I'm not trying to find nothing new on my anniversary. I'm trying to do my tried and true on my anniversary, my birthday, so I can pop out. But then on this random week in March, I know ain't nobody going to be seeing me on that week. So that could be my time where I really test out the looks and pop off like that. So that's what you're going to be doing. Scheduling out just those different times and filling in those different time slots. You could be filling in for twice a month. For me, sometimes up to 3 times a month, or 4 times a month. You're doing it every week. It just depends on your frequency. But go in there and fill in those different hairstyles that you might like to do. And it doesn't have to be too specific. It can simply be braid out this time, silk press this time, quick weave this time, lace this time. I want this color this time, a blue lace wig, a blonde lace wig, a green lace wig, whatever you want to do, girl. And then number 5 is when you really want to get like type A with it. This is where you're going to be adding your photos and get creative and kind of make like a planner. And it is also where you might, if you want to, start scheduling your appointments. Or even if you don't schedule an appointment, maybe you know the girl or the type of girls that you want to go to, the different options. So you just type in their number, their information, or maybe add their little Instagram or something like that, so that you have the photo and you already know where you're going as well. Because you know what we do a lot of times? I want braids, and you don't know not a single person in Houston, Texas that does braids. You don't know not one person in Atlanta, Georgia that does silk presses. So before it gets time to get silk pressed and you like, oh my God, where do I go? We already doing that when we start the hair calendar, so that in September, when it's time to get our hair straightened, we already know the 3 girls, the 2 girls that we going to go to. And that's only if you want to be type A. Really, step 5 is really just adding photos if you want to. But if you really, really want to be type A, if you really want to dig in there and help create a little bit less stress, you're going to give yourself a couple of options of stylists that you also want to go to. Or you're going to schedule your appointment with your actual stylist. Now, that could be a little expensive, because that's expensive for my stylist too, because I got to do it one time. But I ain't counting your pockets, girl. You do what you're able to do. Whether it's just putting in your calendar or actually hitting up your stylist like, I want to schedule this during this time. Now, I've been in y'all business for a little bit, and I'm going to let y'all get in my business as well, because when I bring up a hair calendar anyways to other people, one of the biggest things they always asking me is like, okay, so let's see your hair calendar. What is in your hair calendar? So I already have my whole hair calendar planned out, but I only have the first quarter with the hairstyles really planned out, because I want to see how this hair calendar thing is going to go for the first quarter, and then check back in with y'all and do the rest of them. But I do have all the styles written out. So I am going to be adding pictures on the screen as I talk about the different hairstyles that I'm going to do, and I'm going to be letting y'all know what I'm going to be doing. So for January, I started off the year with braids. So, you know, this is my braids. So after that, when I wash my hair, I want to do like some boho braids. Like, I really want to upgrade these braids. So keep the braids, kind of upgrade them. I have some synthetic hair. It's only going to be 2 weeks, so I can add a little bit. If it get nappy, oh well, it's going to be 2 weeks. But I want to add that hair. I might crochet it in. I haven't decided what I'm going to do just yet. But I gave myself a couple of options, and I would say that too. Find 2 or 3 pictures or 2 or 3 different ways that you could do the style, so that you're really giving yourself some options of like what you genuinely want to do with your hair. Then for the last week in January, I'm going to be doing some mini twists. I think I want them to be kind of medium size. I haven't had mini twists in a while, but I do have some options so y'all can see kind of like the type of mini twist that I'm going to be doing, and just keeping myself in mind what I'm going to be doing. I am going to be doing my own hair just like I did these braids. All the other styles I'm going to do myself, because I've been doing my hair. I've been doing my own hair for like over 10 years. And actually, if you're interested in videos about hair or beauty or anything else like that, you need to make sure that you subscribe to my channel, you know, because I'm gonna have all that type of stuff here anyways. And I already do have a mini twist video, so if you want to see, you know, how to do mini twists, it's somewhere over here. I don't know where it's at exactly, but you can check it out on the channel. Now for February, I have 2 things marked, because of course there's going to be Valentine's Day. And then there is also going to be my 6 months of being bleached, because I do have partial highlights in the front of my head. So after I take down my mini twist, I need me a good little silk press, okay? I put up some options. I think I have 1 or 2 options for the silk press. And these are colored because this is the color that my hair is, how it's going to be touched up. I just want the roots touched up, and I want it to be nice, a little nice little silk press out. I'm also going to be getting a trim. So I also marked in my calendar, and I would do this for you guys as well. How often are you going to be getting your trims? I only put in 4 for this year, because I only need my hair trimmed every 2 to 3 months, I've noticed. So I think 4 trims will be fine, but I go by what my stylist says and how my hair feels. So I might go more than that, but I do have my typical 4 trims planned out, and this is my first trim of the year, which is going to be in February. After that, I don't want to do too much heat on my head, and I want to get back to wearing quick weaves because I haven't done a quick weave in so long, and I used to always wear quick weaves. And I'm noticing because this year I really played around with my U-part wig. I played around with it being sewed in, with the clips, all those different type of things, and I'm really thinking that the glue was the best way for me. I'm gonna do like the protective shield and things like that. To protect my hair, I have been looking it up. I'm gonna get all the stuff that I need because I haven't done a quick weave in a very long time. But I do want to get back into it. And I'm choosing a curly flip over because I don't want to use heat, especially after bleaching my hair. I don't want to really use more and more heat. So what I am going to do is I am going to blow it out, but instead of using a wand, I want to use flexi rods, and I will show you guys that because that's what I do. So if you want to see the detailed video of that, it will be coming for you guys probably sometime in February or early March. I can get that out for y'all, but just let me know. Then for March, I have that spring starts on March 20th. So that's just something to keep in mind that the springtime is coming, and springtime, especially in Houston, is rain time. So it's something that I'm just keeping in mind. Now, for the first time that I get my hair done in March, I want to do braids. It's just because that reminds me of spring break. That's during the spring break time. I'm not planning to do anything for spring break or go on the trip or anything, but you never know. People got stuff planned during that time. So just to get my hair, you know, and just you have the feeling of spring break, we're going to be doing braids. I really want some straight backs. I've been wanting to do like some straight backs designs for the longest. I haven't done straight backs since like 2021, I think. Well, I've done straight backs with my natural hair, and I might actually do my natural hair. I haven't decided, but I want to do some type of straight backs, and I want it to be designed. I want to do a little heart or something. I included the pictures up here because I think it's so cute. I love the beads. I don't know if I'm gonna add beads or not, but I love that. And I think it's just the perfect style, especially the size of braids. They're such a perfect style to keep up for just 2 weeks. Then the last week of March, I want to do a straight quick weave. I don't know if I want to have a flip over or like a deep side part. I do know I'll probably wear it to the side, but I just don't know if it's going to be like a flip over or a deep part with like a little leave out. I haven't really decided yet, but I do know that I want it to be pretty long. I honestly was looking at around 24, but I might go a little bit shorter with like 20 inches. But I do want probably 3 or 4 bundles, a little bit more fullness, I know, and I want to keep it on the longer side. If you look at the photos, there are very light layers because this is going to be my first time using the hair. So my first time using the hair and really having it, I kind of want to keep the layers long. I want to really play with the length because I want longer hair. I've been playing around. The wig I've been wearing lately has been like 16 inches. I've been playing around with it. My hair is like right here, you know, so I've had the shorter bob. I want to go for a longer, fluffier look, the romantic curls. I've been loving the curls so much. So I think this would give me a chance with straight hair. And I really want to learn how to do straight hair because that's the only hair that is a little bit harder for me. I can take care of my straight hair, but I do go to someone else to press my hair out. I'm just not as comfortable. I could do natural hair, I could do braids, I could do wigs, but when it comes with blending the weave with natural hair, straight, not curly, but straight, or when it comes to leave out, that's a little bit harder for me. So I'm really trying to push myself and be a little bit more creative. I will try to check in with you guys, or let me not say try. I'm going to check in with you guys during March. We're going to go through this. I'm going to give you guys an update. So make sure you stay tuned for the update to see which hairstyles I did, which hairstyles that I didn't do. I will kind of be posting a little bit periodically with hair, but let me know if you guys want to see more hair videos. Comment down below what hairstyle that you have really been trying to do, or you really think you want to put on your hair calendar, because I'm so interested. And like, just the new styles, or what's the tea? What's the girls really liking? Because for me, a flip over, a quick weave, your girl have had that in a long time, and it's calling my name. Make sure you share this video so that we can get more people into this potato family. You guys know I have been posting pretty consistently. I post every week. I post 3 to 4 times every single week. So your girl is here. She ain't leaving. She ain't going nowhere. So make sure that you guys share this so that we can get more people into this potato family. And last but not least, come on, you know what you gotta do. You gotta subscribe to my channel so you can grow with your girl. You can grow with your girl. You can grow with your girl. Break it down. Break it down.
To us, yeah. Yeah. So we are coming with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reap and we go it in on.